ChatGPT was a game changer in AI. Many tools like ChatGPT have been developed in recent years. Today, I'm gonna talk about Grok, a new free AI tool. Let's take a look at what we'll learn in this video. First, we'll discuss what Grok is, and then we'll cover how to use the Grok API with LangChain. Next, we'll build an app using this API with Gradio. At the end of the video, you will learn how to use the Grok API. Okay, we've seen topics we'll handle. Let's go ahead and start with what Grok is. As you know, latency is an important metric for optimizing real-time AI apps. This is where Grok comes in. Grok is a company generative AI that aims to reduce the latency in LLM responses. When we look at the artificial analysis leaderboard, we can see that it shows 50 times faster LLM inference performance. Grok currently makes available models such as Llama 270B and Mixer 870B via their APIs. The Grok API is similar to OpenAI API, allowing you to use language models. To test this API, you can use the Grok Playground. If you have used the OpenAI Playground, this interface is similar to it. You can set the model parameters in the right hand menu. We want to select the Mixer model and use the default settings. To predict, let's write a system message. You are a helpful assistant. After that, let's type a user message. Tell me a joke. There you go. This is very fast, right? Let's generate another response. Write a Python script to output numbers 1 to 100. Let me click on the submit button. As you can see, the playground works very well. You can also use the Grok API to build AI apps. Let me show this. To leverage the API, we're gonna use the LangChain. Let's open Colab and then start coding. First of all, we're gonna install dependencies. Let's write pip install. For quiet mode, let's use -q. For upgrade, let's set -u. Now, we're gonna write tools we'll use. LangChain, LangChain Core, LangChain, Grok. For building the app, let's type Gradio. Let me run this cell. Awesome, our tools are ready. Let's go ahead and set our Grok API key. To do this, let me click on the secret keys. And then press the add new secret button. Let's write Grok API key in the name field. To get this key, let's go to the Grok Cloud and then click on the API keys. We can create a secret key for free. To do this, let me click the create API key and then give a name. Let's say my key. After that, click on the submit button and then copy this key. Don't worry, I'll delete this key before loading this video. Next, paste this API key here. Okay, we set the API key. To use this API key, we're gonna import this. To do this, let me copy this code and then paste it here. Let's assign this API key to a variable. Grok API key equals. Let me change this name. Grok API key. Nice. Our API key is ready to use. What we're gonna do now is create a chat object. To do this, let's import chat Grok from LangChain Grok. From LangChain Grok import chat Grok. Next, let's create an object named chat. Chat equals chat Grok. First, let's set our API key. API key equals, this gonna be Grok API key. After that, let's set the model we'll use. Model name equals, let's set Mixrel 87B 32768. Let me run this cell. Nice, our chat object is ready. Now let's create a prompt. To do this, we're gonna use chat prompt template. First, let's import this class. from LangChain core dot prompt import chat prompt template. After that, let's create the system message. System equals, let's say you are a helpful assistant. Next, let's get a text variable for the human message. Human equals curly brackets text. Now we can set our prompt using these variables. Let's say prompt equals, let's write chat prompt template. Let's call the from messages method. First, let's set the system message. System, and then let's pass the system variable. After that, let's set the human message. Human, and then pass the human variable. Great, our prompt is ready. To generate some text, we're gonna use a chain. First, to get output as a string, let's import str output parser from LangChain core output parsers import str output parser. What we're gonna do now is create a chain to connect our components. Chain equals prompt pipe. Let's write chat, and then let's pass str output parser. Nice, our chain is ready. To test, let's generate some text. To do this, chain, let's call the invoke method. After that, let's set the text. Let's say, why is the sky blue? There you go. Our chain works very well. What we're gonna do now is build an app with Gradio. Gradio is a tool that allows you to create ML apps. First, let's import this tool. Import Gradio as gr. To generate the text, let's create a function. Let's write def and then name fetch response. Let's pass user input. After that, let's create our chat variable. Let me copy these codes and then paste them here. After that, next, let's type our messages. To do this, let me copy these comments and then paste them here. After that, let's give our chain. Let me copy this variable and then paste it here. Next, let's set our output variable. To do this, let's write output equals chain. Let's call the invoke method and then let's set the text. To do this, we're gonna pass user input. Finally, we want to return this output. Return output. Let me fix this output. Nice, our function is ready. Let's test this function. To do this, we're gonna get a user input. User input equals, this can be, why is the sky blue? After that, let's pass this text to our function. Let's write fetch response. After that, let's pass the user input variable. Let me run this cell. There you go. Our function works very well. Let's go ahead and create an interface. To do this, let's write face equals and then let's call interface. First, let's pass our function. Fn equals fetch response. Next, let's set the inputs. Inputs equals text. And then we're gonna set the outputs. Outputs equals text. Next, let's give a title to our app. Title equals Grok chatbot. Lastly, we want to write a description for our app. Description equals, let's say, ask a question and get a response. Nice, our interface is ready. Let's start our app with the launch method. Face equals, let's call the launch method. Let me run this cell. There you go. Now we can write text here. Why is the sky blue? We're gonna click on the submit button. The output started creating. Here you go. Here you can see the generated text. Awesome. Our app works very well and fast. Let's write another input. Let me click the clear button and then let me write what is 4 plus 4. Let's submit this input. There you go. As you can see, it's very simple to create an app with the Grok API. In this video, we covered how to use the Grok API with LangChain. Let's take a look at what we did in this video. First, we installed our tools and then set our Grok API key. Next, we initialized the mixer model and then created a prompt. To generate some text, we used a chain. Lastly, we built an app using Gradio. Yeah, that's it. The link to this notebook is in the description. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next video. Bye for now.